Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between misty mountains, there lived a monk named Master Sha. Known for his mysterious and difficult teaching methods, Master Sha was respected but also feared. People often whispered about him, saying he breaks his students down again and again. Why is he so harsh? One day, a young man named Jun came to the temple seeking answers. Although he had a life of wealth and success, he felt a deep emptiness within. The more he achieved, the stronger the emptiness grew. After a long journey, he arrived at the temple and waited for several days before finally being brought to Master Sha. "Why have you come here?" Master Sha asked, his gaze both intense and kind. Jun replied, "Master, I have everything, yet I feel nothing. I have tried to fill this emptiness with achievements, knowledge, and all I could gather, but it only grows stronger. Please, teach me how to fill this void." Master Sha listened in silence, then motioned for Jun to follow him up a steep mountain trail. They walked in silence, climbing higher until they reached a ledge overlooking a vast valley. Master Sha pointed to the horizon and asked, "What do you see?" "I see mountains, forests, and rivers stretching as far as the eye can see." "It's beautiful," replied Jun. "Yes," said the master. "And all of it is beyond your reach from here." Jun looked confused. "What do you mean?" The master picked up a small pebble and tossed it over the edge of the cliff. "Catch that pebble," he instructed. "But that's impossible, without falling over the edge," Jun replied, bewildered. "Exactly," Master Sha said, smiling. "The pebble is gone. And yet, in life, you keep trying to hold on to everything like that pebble. You chase what's always beyond your reach, and even when you manage to grasp something, the satisfaction fades, leaving the emptiness behind." Jun thought carefully. "Then, what should I do? How can I find something lasting?" The master said nothing. He only nodded and gestured for Jun to return with him to the temple. Over the next few weeks, Master Sha assigned Jun countless tasks, some grueling, others ridiculously simple, yet all seemingly pointless. One day, he would ask Jun to meditate on one side of the courtyard, and the next day, he'd ask him to sit on the opposite side. Sometimes, he'd tell him to answer difficult questions, only to contradict Jun's answers the next day. Frustrated, Jun would ask, "But yesterday, you told me to do it this way. Today, you say the opposite." Master Sha would only say, "Learn to walk all paths without attachment. Every path reveals something different." One evening, overwhelmed by exhaustion and confusion, Jun confronted Master Sha. "You tell me one thing, then another. You build me up only to tear me down. I feel like I'm walking in circles, lost in every direction. Why do you make me do this?" Master Sha looked at him, smiling gently but with a firm gaze. "Because it's the only way to empty your cup." Jun fell silent, unsure of what he meant. "You came here full of desires and expectations," the master continued. "You filled your life, hoping to end your emptiness, but it only grew. I guide you here and there to show you that every path leads to the same place. Until you let go of the need to fill your life, you'll remain empty, no matter how much you gather." Jun's frustration faded, replaced by a quiet clarity. He asked, "Do you mean each task, each contradiction, each moment of confusion is meant to help me let go?" Master Sha nodded. "Yes. Each time I break you down, I create space within you. You want fullness, but that comes not from filling, but from allowing emptiness to be." Over the years, Jun stayed at the temple, slowly understanding the wisdom of Master Sha's teachings. He learned to walk each path without expectation, to embrace both joy and hardship without clinging. In time, he felt a deep peace filling the spaces that had once held endless longing. Finally, one day, Master Sha looked at Jun with pride and said, "Your cup is empty, my student. Now it is ready to be filled." Jun bowed deeply, realizing he had finally found the fullness he had sought all his life, not by holding on, but by letting go. He now understood that life, like Master Sha, would guide him with ups and downs, joys and losses, and the true path to peace was to take each step without expectation, accepting emptiness as a part of life's journey. This version is concise, yet it captures the story's essence of learning to release attachments and find peace in simplicity. If you'd like further details or specific expansions, please let me know.